Yes, thank you, Kelly. Really looking forward to this. From despair to hope, from being divided to being united. Where there was chaos, there is calm. Where there was bedlam, there is belief. Leeds United are staring again. The one-time English superpower has woken up and is beginning to make itself heard once more. Led by a young coach, given the chance to prove himself. His players are proving themselves week after week right now. And they walk out here into a wonderful atmosphere in South Yorkshire. Barnsley may not have the money of the Championship big hitters. They may not make as much noise as the Championship's leading lights. But it's the quiet ones you have to watch out for. And this is just a night that Barnsley should relish. Well, let's take a check on the teams for you, and Conor Hourihane is the latest Barnsley player sat in the Oakwell departure lounge with Aston Villa ready to whisk him away from here. This could be his last appearance for the club. They've already lost 11 goals. Sam Winnell this transfer window after he packed his bags and left for Sheffield Wednesday. James Bree and Marley Watkins have an excellent partnership down that Barnsley right-hand side. Gethin Jones, a promising youngster from Everton, makes his debut after signing on loan yesterday. No surprise, it's same again for Leeds after they so impressively overcame Derby County. Pablo Hernandez was magical at times last week. He will look for space between the Barnsley midfield and defence. Ronaldo Vieira lived up to the Vieira part of his name last week. He swarmed all over the Derby midfield, leaving Steve McLaren almost speechless when describing the 18-year-old's display. The two housemates, Luke Ayling and Kyle Bartley, continue at the heart of the defence. Two head coaches with a warm greeting. Paul Heckenbottom, a Barnsley fan. Gary Monk, a former Barnsley player. Time to get down to business in this Yorkshire derby. Wonderful atmosphere inside Oakwell. And Barnsley, this young, energetic, dynamic team, hoping to make a name for themselves again this evening against the big boys from down the road in Leeds United. First Dukara. It's Gethin Jones. This is Kent, who does love to run with the ball. He's elected to pass it this time to Watkins. Breeze on the outside. Molly Watkins still might come to something here with Armstrong. He lets it go. Conor Hourihane on that left foot of his. Good start this by Barnsley.
Yeah, very positive. Not afraid of their illustrious neighbours, the form they're in. Why should they be?
That's left to Ryan Kent. Trying to get away from Coyle. It's Kent. What he intended.
Similar end to what happened at the other end with Hernandez. All the good work was done. Lovely layoff there. I thought the acceleration would get him away there. Just try to clip it in the box. He's got it wrong.
This is Scowen. Kent. Scowen. Trying to shake off Hernandez. More bit of space for Hernandez between the lines here. He just pulled away to the far side of the penalty area. Hernandez trying to pick him out.
Just thought Hernandez might have had a go himself there, you know. He looked up and there was only Chris Wood in the box. Midfield were trying to get up with him. You see them across the park there. They're just too far behind. Chris Wood's the only one. It all opens up for him. I thought he might just have backed himself a little bit there.
Corner did the trick against Derby last week. Hernandez with the delivery, and it's thumped home. Who else but Chris Wood? He came flying in, crashing in to apply the finishing touch. And he is leading Leeds United's charge up the table.
Well, you just can't stop him, can you? The quality's good enough. He'll attack it, and he'll do it. Wasn't pretty, doesn't need to be. The quality of the set piece is a good one. He attacks it. just gets enough on it, just guides it here. There, just inside the post. Got half a yard on McDonald there, and that was just enough to allow him to get some on the end of it there. Knee more than anything. Doesn't matter what you get on it, as long as it ends up in the back of the net. And I'm sure Heckingbottom will be really disappointed with that.
It's taken by Hernandez, it's Wood again, and it's off the line. Gethin Jones perfectly placed.
Well, not learning the lesson, are they? Again, it's the quality of the ball that causes the problems. There, not picked up again. And again, it's McDonald who just loses him. Half a yard again. And it's a good job. That post was covered. And that could have been number 2. And he thought it might be.
Well, the goal came from a corner on this side of the pitch. McDonald trying to keep a hold of Chris Wood this time. There's Volley who fell inside the penalty area into Cara, lashing the ball goalwards for another Leeds corner.
It's excellent pressure, isn't it? It really is. It's intense. They're not giving them a moment's peace at the moment because the quality's really good. There was a coming together there. That outside the box could have been construed as a foul. Definitely could have been construed as a foul. The arm came out. Well, it's well covered at the near post.
Vieira. Hourihane. Barnsley looking to try and move up the gears here. This is Bree. Those two, they usually have a good partnership on that right-hand side for Barnsley. This is Hourihane. Bree. Well from him, but Watkins will pick up the pieces here. It's Marley Watkins. No real trouble for Green.
A rare mistake by Leeds United there, the edge of their box. Didn't clear this poor-looking cross, tried to bring it under control. Not the area to do that. It's the target, but very, very comfortable for Rob Green.
Delivery by Kent. Rob Green gets to it. There's McDonald, a goal scorer here during the week, unable to repeat the feat.
Well, the answer to that question for the set piece was yes, it was quality. And the tactic world, Cara just left him there. Didn't really get as much on it as he'd like to. Comfortable for Rob Green.
Barnsley have scored 14 headed goals this season. Only Carlisle in England can beat that. It's all about the delivery here from Ryan Kent. Well, Green thought about coming, and it came off the head of Roberts.
What a beauty that was. The quality we're seeing from set piece has been absolutely outstanding. Put in a fabulous area. Just needed a little feather touch, didn't it? Just got too much on it. But look at that for a ball into the right area. Just got too much on it. Just let it try and roll off the top of your head. Slight flick. Bartley again.
Different way about things this time with this free kick. It's Armstrong, and it's a header from Bradshaw! Well, that's why all eyes are on this Barnsley team, because they can produce moments like that. Quick thinking from the free kick, and yet another headed goal.
Well, I said Barnsley will be disappointed with the goal they conceded. Gary Moore will be furious when he sees this again. They just switched off. He didn't expect that ball down the side. Look, they're all turning the backs there. Nobody's looking at it. Switched off. Cara there. I'm not sure who the other one was, but the delivery again, tremendous, and the header, absolute cracker. But when he sees that Gary Monk, he'll be absolutely livid. Bradshaw does exceptionally well. A little bit of movement there towards the ball was enough just to get it past Rob Green, but you cannot switch off just before half-time, as Leeds United did there. Here we go again, friendly little scene.
Yeah, we've seen this dance before. McDonald! How close was that?
Well, What a fabulous header that looks. I thought I was going to nestle in the far corner. Yeah, gets to that near post, and that's a terrific header, it really is. Leeds United so fortunate that that's not sneaked in the far post.
Half-time whistle goes. Forward by Roberts. Ayling and Rob Green almost got themselves in a tangle. Words exchanged between the two, but ultimately they got the job done. But that will encourage Barnsley.
Without a doubt. The crowd get behind them straight away.
Molly Watkins. Nicely brought down by Kent. Lovely spin as well. That is magical. To do that on a night like this, in a derby like this, is special.
Well, you can use any superlative you like. It was absolutely stunning, it really was. And they don't stop the cross, Leeds United. But look at this for a take at the far post, slightly behind him. Beautiful touch, just jinks away, but what a finish that is, by the way. This is difficult to say the least. Early in the second half, gets a little bit lucky, but takes advantage of that look. There's nothing the goalkeeper Rob Green can do here. Bounces up, maybe bounced off his arms and appeal, but the finish is absolutely superb. You saw the Leeds arms go up there.
Barnsley starting the weekend 7 points off the playoff places. They have dropped down to 11th before kick-off here this evening. But the plan was just to try and stay in the championship, but Paul Heckingbottom and his men are looking beyond that now. As we mentioned a few times tonight, it's all about what happens in this January transfer window and whether they lose any more players. Jamal Roof is doing a tracking back and doing a fouling on Scowen and picking up a yellow card.
Well, it's all about Scowen before the game. Like an American footballer carrying that ball a distance there. Pretty good first out ball on the edge of the box there. It is a foul. The number of yards he carried it there caused that to happen.
Well, they have the prolific left foot of Conor Hourihane standing over this, amongst others, Kent and Scowen, also part of the committee here. Hourihane's in charge, though.
Well, after the strike we saw from Kent a moment ago, I'm surprised he's not fancying a little bit of it.
I think Hourihane just pulled right, didn't they?
I'm sure he did.
They've got something up their sleeve here. Rob Green on red alert. It's Hourihane! His transfer value goes up again. It's a goal which is scored in Barnsley, for which we'll have admirers on red alert all over the country. It could be his parting gift.
Absolutely magnificent finish. Quality is just outstanding. Look at that. Direction, the power, the pace of this ball. The whip on it, absolutely fantastic. Nothing anybody can do. The class is that good. The wall tries to block it, they jump high. Green cannot get anywhere near it. It's that good. And he's delighted, they're delighted. And they have come out this second half flying.
Fans have done well to get the name Paul Heckingbottom into a chat. They're doing that right now. Always a reluctant head coach. Took the job after Lee Johnson left the club last season. He's a head coach that does love to coach, that loves to improve players, to play a part in John Stone's education here.
Just a real hunger out there, there really is. Barnsley at the moment. as individuals, you have to do it as a team, and they are doing it very, very well.
Watkins winning the header. That's Kyle Bartley.
Corey Monk will know, just one goal. Suddenly, you're back in it. You put the pressure right back on the home team.
Watkins, Bradshaw again with the connection.
Just a little bit of movement, isn't it? Not extravagant. Just half a yard. Look at his starting position there. Bartley thinks he's got him there. A little bit of movement, gets across that near post. A long way out this time, but still very intelligent.
Ayling. Hernandez. He conjures something up for Leeds. His balance as he sends that ball forward. Not sure looking to move for this. Held by Bartley. This is Kent. He's trying to pick out Armstrong. Bartley glided forward and got to it. He's looking for Chris Wood here. Here's a handball, and a penalty has been given. Marc Roberts can't quite believe it. Mike Dean was a long way away from it, but he was in absolute no doubt at all.
Well, my first thought was handball. The ball from Bartley was an absolute cracker. Yeah, there you see. Straight off his hand. Big appeal from Chris Wood straight away. What a delivery that was from the centre half. And it's just outside the box is that handball. Oh, dear me. Now then. It's outside the box, isn't it? That's not a penalty. When they see that, they will not be happy.
The yellow card's just been brandished to Josh Scowen for his protests. And my team was a long way behind it. He gave the penalty, and Chris Wood. Leeds have scored all of their penalties so far this season. They need one now. Chris Wood, nicely done. Leeds are back on Barnsley's doorstep.
That's what I said, they get the next goal. Pressure becomes more intense for Barnsley, who have been absolutely superb this second half. And everything they've done, not just the goals, but what a penalty that is. Big moment, he knows it. Just plants it in that bottom corner so coolly. There's the header, yeah, there's the handball. The assistant on that far side's in line, but doesn't give it. Leaves it up to Mike Dean. There. First looked like handball, but then when you see where it was, the penalty, he'll be livid if his team don't get anything out of this. Well, Leeds come back for a point.
Jones reacting. There's Bradshaw. Now Molly Watkins. Here again with the offer on the outside. Watkins wants it back. Breeze linked up with him. This is Josh Scowen. Was he taken out? Free kick. Right on the edge of the penalty area.
Well, there's another one for Mike Dean. Oh, dear me. Well, a lovely little ball by Watkins. Yeah, and that's just outside, isn't it? He's in a good position this time to see it. There's the challenge, clearly outside. Scowen tries to make sure he gets in the box and maybe gets it. But that's the right decision.
Yellow card for Eunan O'Kane. And it's another opportunity for Conor Hourihane with his left foot.
Surely nobody else can be taking responsibility after we saw the third goal on that left foot.
Hourihane went for it again. Not the same result.
The wall came out pretty quickly that time. Look how quickly they come and try and close it down. Is enough to put him off?
Well, this is Hernandez, who's opened it up. And smashed over the bar by Eunan O'Kane. It looked like the opportunity was there for Pablo Hernandez, who loves to curl the ball in with his right foot into the top corner.
Lucky here, just playing through, just checks inside nicely. Again, the defending's good. Good concentration by Bree.
Back in by Hernandez. There's Hernandez again. He only has magic in his boots. Not that time. There's Kent, who certainly had magic in his boots when scoring Barnsley's second. Was he clipped by Conor Hourihane? The referee says no. Paul Higginbottom is furious down below us. He's raging.
He's raging even more if anything comes to this attack.
That's McDonald.
I have to say McDonald and Roberts have been outstanding second half as well. Defended that box manfully.
Well, the covering ball was here with Conor Hourihane, who couldn't convert. Was that the moment?
I think there was just a touch off the defender here. I mean, what a cross this is. They switch off here. Nobody closes it down. There's just a touch, and I think that's just enough to put him off. How does it come off? Yeah, it comes off Roberts, doesn't it, there? Just a little touch, and it just does for Roof.
Barnsley, remember, we're staring relegation in the face midway through last season to League Two. And look at them now, that's Dallas!
Well, everybody thought, how close is this? And we'll see now, not that close. Looked closer when we first saw it. That should just about be it.
Oakwell about to party. Marley Watkins are trying to tag that. Ayling gets to it. This is Adam Hamill. Hamill! Almost the perfect end for Barnsley.
Yeah, 1 minute over the 5.
Something special is happening here. That is why these Barnsley players are wanted men. It's a night to remember for this club, for this team, for these players. A famous win against Leeds United, and they showed their powers of recovery after falling behind. But Ryan Kent scoring an absolute beauty, followed up by Conor Hourihane, who could well be on his way out of the club after this game. If he is, then he's signed off in a perfect way. Tom Bradshaw also on the score sheet. Leeds tried as they might to get back into this. Chris Wood with a penalty which shouldn't have been given. The ball was handled outside the box. He dispatched the penalty, but ultimately Leeds could not find the equaliser. What do you make, Gary? What Barnsley have done yet again on this plot of land?
Well, the impressive thing for me, it's not about individuals with Barnsley, it's about the team ethic, the work rate right throughout the team is so impressive. The front men close down quickly, allowing the midfield to push up a few yards, allowing the back four to push up, and it's just an all-round effort. You know, they're not relying on one man or a couple, it's a team effort. Brilliant.